we're here. Listen. Champions League finalists. That's what we're doing. That's what Thomas Tuchel is doing. Oh, great performance yesterday. Great performance. One of the greatest European performances in Chelsea history. I don't want to hear it. It was one of the best performances. Very complete, man. Very controlled. Everything was perfect, man. Like, for me, the only problem, I say everything was perfect, but I just realized the only problem was finishing. But we'll get to that in the end. I think, listen, this is a massive stamp of authority from Thomas Tuchel's team in Europe to show that we belong here. This is our stage, and we deserve to be here. In 2012, we got to that stage, and I'm not going to lie to you, it was playing a certain kind of football, and it was, almost an element of luck and fight and spirit. Obviously, this one had the fight and the spirit, of course, but we were the better team on almost every single leg. With Atletico Madrid, we were the better team. Porto, the better team in the first leg. The second leg, fought till the end. This tie with Real Madrid, the best team front both legs for me. From minute 0 in the first leg, we were the better team. So there you go. When you're the better team, when you perform better, you deserve to get to the stage that you're in. And of course, listen, this video is going to lack objectivity because obviously I'm a Chelsea fan and I'm absolutely gassed, of course, and I have the right to be. But if we look at the game, I think I have to praise Thomas Tuchel. I have to. I can't ignore it because for me, what stands out for me about Thomas Tuchel is that everything he's doing at the moment is just working out. Like we see in the beginning of in the start of the game, the lineups come out, and Azpilicueta is not playing. Sorry, Azpilicueta is playing right wing back. You've got Pulisic not playing. You're thinking to yourself, Pulisic, one of our best players in the first leg, should definitely start, but he brings him on in the last 25 minutes or so, and he was incredible. Pulisic brought him on and he operated in that space that Madrid were leaving. But before I get to him, listen, I have to praise certain individuals. Jorginho for me. Listen, I am very biased. I have a lot of love for Jorginho, someone who has been through a very difficult time with the fans, When he came in, fans were booing him because they associated him with the displacement of Kante's position in the DM, and the fans started booing him. I went to stadiums before, and I promise you, I was there supporting him, man. I tried my best. I love this guy. This guy, if he lifts a trophy, because as Chelsea Football Club, we have a tradition where the vice captain and the captain lift the trophy together. If Jorginho lifts that trophy, it's gonna be scenes, man. Scenes in this household, man. If he lifts his trophy, especially him, scenes, man, because I love that guy. He was incredible, man, incredible. What stood out for me is that Tuchel had him pressing really high. If you guys notice, Jorginho was almost in their final third, pressing because he was following his man. The midfield three for Real Madrid were completely nullified. They were nullified. Kroos, Modric, Casemiro, Kroos and Modric especially, they looked like they were their age, man. Because Liverpool made them look like they were in their prime 20s, playing their best football yet. But once they came up against Mount and Kante and Jorginho, sir, it's a tough time. It's a tough time, man. It's a tough time. But yeah, Jorginho, number one for me, stood out. Incredible performance, man. Great performance. I have to look at Kante. Kante was my man of the match. I spoke about Jorginho because it's a bias thing. It's who I love. But Kante, N'Golo Kante. Listen, we scored 2 goals. Both goals came from a very high interception by Kante, working hard as per usual. People think, that Kante doesn't have the intelligence. You have to understand, in order to break up play and get the ball so far up and read where it goes, you need to have football intelligence. So that's a myth that needs to be busted, that needs to be gone. Kante's football intelligence is probably one of the best in the league. Whenever he plays, you can see he reads the game better than anyone else. Maybe one player that reads better than him is Thiago Silva. We'll get to him later though. Kante, man of the match, man. Incredible performance. I think we should have got more goals, but we'll leave that. Man of the match for me, Kante. Put the king on, man. Put the throne on him, man. Listen, he is the king. Incredible performance, man. Iconic performance to get us to the final. Another one that stood out for me, obviously, we look at Rudiger. El Zorro with a mask. The German El Zorro. Man, he is so integral to the team. Very integral. Like, his performance was, again, iconic. I'm not exaggerating when I say iconic, because every single duel won. Every single battle won. He was up the pitch. Even his passing is so good. It's so good. I remember at one point, he turned around and fizzed it into Chilwell, right? People might think it's a simple pass, but that pass opened up so much space and helped us create another attack. Rudiger is one of our most valuable players. I can't believe I'm saying this. I'll be honest. Last year, I was incredibly annoyed with Rudiger. I was done with him. I was almost done with him, man. The mistakes he's made, the lack of concentration. But this is a guy, yeah, who, to be fair to him, was attacked by journalists and was accused of disgusting things. But you know what? Give him credit, man. Give him credit, because he stood up. He is almost our captain without wearing the armband, because he is the loudest man in that team. Incredible performance, man. Had to give him so much credit. They didn't lose any duels. The passing was great. Incredible, man. Another person for me, listen, Aspie went under the radar again yesterday. Aspie, I'm someone who's very critical of Aspie. I feel like I've been very critical of his captain material kind of, spirit. But I think yesterday, incredible, man. Like, again, pressing very high. Every time people say Eden Hazard had a bad game, we'll get to him as well. I want to talk about him very slightly. Eden Hazard apparently had a bad game, but you need to understand, Hazard, whenever he faced Aspie, Hazard would get one touch and either get taken out or tackled. Because we know Eden Hazard's quality. We know that once he gets that ball out of his feet and is attacking, very difficult to stop him. I think I have to give Aspie so much credit for that. Very good performance, man. Listen, obviously, I'm going to mention some names. Obviously, everyone was great. Before I go on, everyone was great. But the names I mentioned, I just want to give them a special shout. Obviously, I think Timo Werner was very good. I said, if you guys remember in the preview, Timo Werner has to start. The reason being is that Timo Werner, he might not be the best finisher, but his attributes are very important. They're very important. So he had to play. Because, again, we saw why he had to play. Because he stretched the play. He gave Ramos a very tough time, I think. Him and Havertz, a combination of the two, gave him very tough time. He scored the goal, obviously. The goal was obviously from Havertz making the nice little dink, which we'll get to again. Oh, my God. The beautiful dink. Beautiful dink, man. Beautiful. But, Timo Werner was great. He scored a goal. Very important goal for us. Shades of 2012 with that goal, man. With Torres scoring an open goal. A misfiring strike of 50 million. So, listen, it's written in the stars. I'm saying it's written in the stars. But yeah, man, listen, Havertz as well. Havertz was so good. Havertz, I know his finishing was poor. And if it was Werner, I'd be on him. But listen, once he works on that, I hope this aspect of his game becomes a bit better, man. Because we need him to start finishing, man. If he starts finishing, we could have a world-class player. I'm telling you, man, because his attributes, man, his calmness on the ball, the way he drifts, honestly, like a 6'2" man, just drifts on the pitch, man. The nutmegs, the comfortability on the ball, man. The way he moves around, I think the way he held to it, the way he was bodying Ramos. I can't believe what I was watching. Ramos, one of the greatest centre backs of our generation. Honestly, incredible performance, man. The last person, obviously, listen, Mason Mount, I'm tired of praising him, man. Incredible, Mason Mount. Again, scored a goal. He should have scored more, but he was good overall. He was pressing. He was so integral. I want to pick out Pulisic, though. Pulisic was... Listen, people, again, were very mad about Pulisic not starting. And I was a bit annoyed. I was like, hold on, like, he deserves to start. I feel like this is a bit harsh on him. But listen, he came on. He was like, listen, how dare you not start me? And guess what? He's proved himself, man. That's what we want to see. That's what I want to see. If you come on, you prove yourself. You tell the manager, listen, you start me next game. You force him to do that. And I almost feel like he's done that, man. So fair play to him, man. Fair play. Listen, before I end this video, I want to talk about one more person. I mentioned him in the beginning of the video, but Thomas Tuchel. Yeah, fans need to understand that I sat there and spoke to people, and they're telling me, listen, Thomas Tuchel is a good manager, but he's going to fall out with the board. We need to get Rafa Benitez instead till the end of the season. We need to keep Lampard till the end of the season and find better options. I told them, listen, Thomas Tuchel is the guy, man. He is the guy. He is the one to bring on. Because his work at Dortmund and PSG, it speaks for itself, man. It's not very trophy-ridden with Dortmund, but PSG is. PSG reaching the final. He's got the highest win rate in both those teams. Those teams have had great managers, the likes of Carlo, the likes of Klopp. But this is the guy, man. This is the guy to take us, man. We have to back him. We have to back him because, listen, bringing on Pulisic, it's a great chess move. Every time Zidane made a change, Tuchel reacted and made the chess move that just killed Zidane. Honestly, man, tactically, this man is a brilliant thinker, brilliant tactician. He's a great man manager as well, it seems, because the players, they were crying out for him, man. They were hugging him. Mason Mount hugging him. Everyone hugging him, man. I'm getting emotional here, but Thomas Tuchel, man, in 4 months, almost 5 now, look at the work he's done. Look at the work he's done. It's immense, immense. But guys, listen, we've made it to the final now. We've made it to the final. Let's hope we take this trophy home, man. I'm so glad we did this, man. It's an iconic performance, as I said. And I'm going to be very nervous until the final. But hopefully we'll pick up that trophy. Hopefully Jorginho and Aspi are going to be picking up that trophy together. But come on, guys. Listen, before I head off, you make sure you hit the like and you subscribe to this channel because there's more content coming. Especially if we win the Champions League. If we win that, trust me, the content coming is going to be mad. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Take care.